What's up? Welcome to our YouTube channel. I am Anastasia. If you are new here, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. So yeah, I'm gonna tell you everything you need to know about Nightingale College. Maybe I should take my glasses off. And I am an LVN, a licensed vocational nurse, and I am in school for my BSN. The school I go to is Nightingale College. Nightingale College is based in I think it's Salt Lake City, Utah, but I just know Utah for sure. So they do offer like a variety of different nursing programs, but the program I am in is their BSN program. I live in California. You cannot do LVN to BSN. You can only do straight BSN. The good thing about this program though is that if you did take courses anywhere else, that you can have your transcript sent in, and they will take off a lot of those GEs that you already took, and that is going to condense your program a little bit. So when you come in as an LVN to Nightingale, you automatically, I think, option to test out of, I think it is 4 classes. Farm 1, you automatically get credit for fundamentals. You can test out of health assessment, and you can test out of med surge. Okay, so LVN, your program could be as short as 5 semesters, or it could be more. If you come in without an LVN, you have 8 semesters. So I think 2 years and like 8-10 months. Let's get into the pros and cons of this school. So for me, I typed some in my phone. So for me, pro number 1 is going to be the convenience. Nightingale is so convenient. Like, I am a mom, I work, I have a household to maintain and take care of, right? I cannot go, like for LVN, I was in school Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. There is no way I can be in anyone's classroom from 8 to 5. Like, I have bills to pay, I have a child to raise. Like, I can't do it. So for me, I feel like if you have other responsibilities, this school is like chef kiss. This is really, I love this school because so convenient. Like, it's basically all online. It's basically all online except for your clinicals, and I'm gonna get into that in a little bit. So to me, the convenience puts the school up here, like top tier convenience. Okay. Yeah, no way. Who's sitting in class from 8 to 5? Not me. But if you can go to school, I feel like go if you feel like you learn better that way. And I'll get into that in a little bit. The second pro for me is going to be affordability. This nursing program, to get my BSN, is pretty cheap compared to the schools here in California. I went to Unitech for my LVN, and I believe my LVN was close to $40,000, right? Okay. Unitech for their BSN is over $100,000. It's over $100,000. Are you hearing me? Over $100,000. Nightingale for my BSN, I think I was looking at like 52,000, like 10, 12 more than what I paid for my LVN. Affordable. That is so affordable. Like, so affordable. Now, don't get me wrong. There is, like if you can get into a community college program, that's the cheapest route. But those programs are so compacted. That's another pro about Nightingale. There's no wait. You wake up tomorrow and you decide, I'm ready to go get my BSN. I'm ready to go to nursing school. I'm ready to go get my LVN. Whatever program you want with them, it's call them, set up the meeting. Like, it's fast. There's no wait. Okay? So, yes. Affordability, convenience, no wait. Another pro, I think that for this school to be online, they offer a lot of resources to just like reiterate what you're learning. Offer it's called OMS, is Oxford Medical Stimulation. So it's like a simulation of like an experience of what you would get. Also use Shadow Health. Shadow Health is like another simulation, interacting with patients with different scenarios. You have your sure paths, which like just kind of like breaks down those readings, those topics, give you a lot of practice questions to pass those HESIs and prepare you for that NCLEX. So yeah, I feel like they do offer a lot of resources with them being online to just like really try to reiterate your learning. My last pro is, and this is a pro and a con, I'll talk about it when I get to the cons, is traveling for clinicals. You have to travel for clinicals. That is the only thing. The pro in traveling for clinicals, I feel like for me, because I just had my first clinical rotation with them, you can go watch the previous video. The pro is that you get to go somewhere. You get to go somewhere, and it might be somewhere not too far. You can look at that as like a getaway, a mental refresher. Yeah, like I think that's the pro in it, that you get to get on a flight and go somewhere. You're going somewhere. Now, cons, when it comes to this, I really like Nightingale, so I don't have a lot of cons, but clinicals. So the cons about clinicals is going to be that you can be sent anywhere. I've seen people say they get sent to Alaska. Like, you can be sent anywhere and give you a 4 weeks notice, but I have seen people say they have got less than a 4 weeks notice. I got a 4 weeks notice when it was time for my clinical, but some people say you do get less than 4. Some people have gotten less than 4 weeks, but they say they give you 4, but you can be sent anywhere. To me, that is like a little scary, a little crazy. I don't really like that part. They do have an option to sign up for their pilot program, where I think they send you to like Reno in Nevada, but you have to apply every semester, and it's like first come first serve, so you don't know if you're going to get into it or not, but that is an option. The second one is also involving clinicals. I think it is a con that you have to pay for these clinicals out of your pocket. Okay, it's a month notice. You better hope everything is like affordable and cheap, but you have to pay for that. Like, so you might want to start saving early in the semester. You might want to start saving before you even start the program, because that can get a little pricey. You know, you're there, so you're gonna have to buy food. I don't know if you're getting a rental car, if you're Ubering. The money is gonna add up. So that is a con, because sometimes people have other things going on. Like, you know, everybody can't just have that money. So I think that's a con. One more con for me is, well, not for me, but I think this would be a con. I feel like if you are coming in with no medical experience, this school does a lot of self-teaching. So if you're coming in with no medical experience, this is gonna be a little harder for you, because you are teaching yourself, and you need to be dedicated, you need to be motivated, you need to learn how to teach yourself so that you can understand this. Kind of like, this is your work for the week. We might provide some videos, we might send some videos to what we think works out for you, but what are you gonna do to make sure you retain that information? For me, when I'm like, this is my third semester, for me as an LVN, a lot of this stuff is kind of like a refresher. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'll see something and I'm like, oh yeah, I remember learning that. And they might add on a couple new things that I didn't know as an LVN, or, you know, put it in an RN's perspective. But it's like a refresher. If you don't have any medical experience, it's gonna be a little harder. And I'm not saying it's not doable. It's doable, but just know that you have to teach yourself. If you are not somebody that can sit and teach yourself, I don't know if it's for you. It could be, but it's gonna be harder. Besides that, though, I honestly think this is a great school. I'm honestly happy I found this school. Honestly, I've been knew about it like 2-3 years ago, before I even had Genesis. I don't know why I didn't go then. I don't know why I did not go then. Actually, I do know why. Actually. No school is perfect. Every school is gonna have pros and cons and flaws and teachers that may not be the best, and that is pretty much just nursing school. Like, you are going to either stick it out and get your BSN, or whatever degree you want. They offer other ones as well. You are going to stick it out and become a nurse, or you're not. Like, nothing is going to be perfect. But I would recommend this school to somebody that wants to go. Any mom, any person that's already LVN. Anytime I meet somebody, or I meet another LVN, or like a CNA, like, yes, go to Nightingale, 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 go to Nightingale. If you have any more questions, you can feel free to ask me questions. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And yeah, I'm gone.